Hi guys, hello, it's Darling Majagator. Welcome to my page. How are you guys? Happy Monday. You can see these guys. If I take the little stands off of them, you can see them a little bit better. We're making snowmen. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You guys, I need more stuff for my shelves. Okay, I should have taken pictures of what my shelves looked like when I left the craft show. I literally had like 3 things on the shelves of the top 2 shelves on each unit. The bottom shelves were empty. Yeah, it's crazy. My fall stuff, I still had stuff. I don't know if I'm going to take that and take up room. I think that I will focus more on Christmas, although sometimes people buy it, off season. But I have a small space this time, so maybe I should just do all Christmas. What do you think? What do you think? Are people past fall already? Maybe. It just depends. But these are cute little snowmen. We did these as ornaments, okay? So now they're going to be little shelf standers, just like, like the penguins stood. These are going to be in bases, little bases. Instead of doing them thick, we're putting them in a base because it's easier. I think I'm going to make a bunch of the penguins and put them in a base because the others I glued together and that was great, but it's easier and faster for me to do the base. I need more of the penguins. I literally had 2 penguins left and I had done a whole bunch of them. I think that we did, I don't know. I did that set that morning. That set immediately sold. I had done probably 6 of each, so 18, and I have 2 left. So lots of shelf sitters. I need lots of shelf sitters, guys, and things that are under $10. Okay, so that's what I'm shooting for, is things that are under $10. These are a little bit bigger than my normal ones that I do for $7 or $8.95. These will probably be $9.95 because of how many fit on a board. So, anyways, they say Burr, Snow, Coco, and Frosty, but there's 4 snowmen, and we're going to do their banners different colors. They're going to be so cute. Can't wait to do these. Let me see who's here. If you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put #replay. Oh, Monday. Time to start the work week. And this is my last week of doing craft shows. I always say, November is my hell month, and actually this craft show actually is in December. I set up in November, but it is Friday, Saturday, which is December already. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So Friday is the 1st. We'll have sale items and all that kind of stuff on Friday. I don't work the craft show until Saturday. I may go pop in on Friday to see how things are, but chances are I'm probably going to be working here. If it's slow here, I'll go pop in and maybe take a few more things, but more than likely I'm just going to let it ride. Let it ride and see how it is. My glasses are totally crooked. I need new glasses. Definitely need to go and get them adjusted. I feel like my face is off. When I fell, my glasses were in my hand and they kind of got squished. I tried to get them straightened out as much as possible without breaking them. I was afraid that I would break them, and these are the ones that actually work for me. They're an older prescription that I've had for probably 5 or 6 years. My last prescription didn't work. I couldn't see. I had the anyways, the ones that you could see, like, that had long distance here, and then down here was reading, and they didn't work for my computer at all. They just didn't do the right thing. So I went back to my old glasses. Despite the fact that I paid $400 for the other ones, I just couldn't see out of them. So you know what? Sometimes you just do what you got to do. Let me see who's here. If you're watching, just say hello so I know you're here. You'll know that you're live if you see the red live button on your screen. If it's not there, then you're on the replay, and just put #replay so I know that you're here. If you have questions along the way, just let me know. We're going to be painting snowmen today, and they're going to be so cute. Hi Tony, how are you? Hi Tina, good morning. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi Mary Lee. Hi Cheryl. Hi Doris, my sister. Hi Pam. Yeah, the bases, I like the bases, because you don't have to get them even with like all the layers. So that's kind of an easier thing, but I do like the chunky ones. So people love the chunky little penguins and stuff like that. But this is easier for me today. So I'd like to show you different things. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Hi, Lori. Good morning. Hi, Julie. Hi, Dab. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Darlene Hunger. Hope you have a great week too. Hi, Kirsten. Good morning. Hi, Lori. No line bifocals. Yeah, it was so weird. I never adjusted to them. Well, it wasn't that I didn't adjust, guys. I tried. I couldn't see. They didn't do it correctly. They didn't do my computer. I'm on my computer so many hours a day. And I told them that is what I need to be able to see. And that wasn't correct. And I looked down at my paperwork and it was all a blur. Like, I just can't do that. Good morning, Bridget. How are you? Hi, Sandy. Happy Monday. Hi, Karen West. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Laura. Good morning, Mimi. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. Hi, Sarah. Oh, you're late booking a flight for leadership. Hey, that's great. Are you getting a good price? Because sometimes it is not. Gosh, it's hard. Well, I waited way too long last year when I went to Michigan with Watts of Love, and I paid so much money because I waited late. Kimberly, I fell at the craft show. Yeah, my knees are a little tore up, but I'm okay. I survived it. I'm still a little sore. This shoulder is just a little sore. My knees kind of cried when I rolled out of the human dog bed. I was sleeping in the human dog bed with the puppies this morning, and rolled out of that onto my knees to get up. And they were like crying just a little bit, just a little. Okay, let me show you this project face down so that you can see exactly what we're doing. Let me get this scrolled in, and it is a little crooked. Let me try to get my camera. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to turn him around so you can see. They're so cute. So they're all the same snowman. I have some ribbon we're going to tie around their necks to give them scarves. If you want to do something different, you can. It would be cute to do little sweaters. But I have ribbon. So I'm going to do it the easy way. So we're going to paint. We have all this painting to do. I have this ribbon right here we'll tie around their necks. Their bases are going to be black. So we only have to paint 4 of these guys. So let me get 4 of those, and I'll set the rest to the side. So we're going to paint our snowmen white, and their little heart will be country red. The buttons will be black. Their banners will be a variety of colors. I'm going to do one of them with open water. The one that says cocoa, let's do that with honey brown. All the words on there will be white. So we'll do all the words and the snowflakes white. That way we can just focus on the banner will be a different color. So one will be blue, one will be cocoa, one will be country red. And then I'm going to do, one is going to be light avocado. The cheekies will be, I'll go through these colors as we go too, but I just thought I'd tell you all the colors now. Peony pink. And then on the top here, my holly leaf will be leaf green and country red for the berries. And my nose, my carrot nose will be spiced pumpkin. Okay, so we've got all our colors. All right, so let's get started and we will get these babies painted. So let me bring my board up. That will be the easiest to take these off. Let's bring the board up and let's take everything apart. Okay, so let's do that. I have my board right here that actually needs more tape, needs new tape on a couple areas. We'll do that really quickly. There's a bunch of stuff sticking to it. Okay, let me try to get this board up here. All right. And boy, oh boy, there's a couple areas I'm going to just replace the tape because it has seen its day in the sun. Okay, let's just put this up here and I'll scooch it down just a little bit. Let's move our little snowman. I have a couple areas at the top Let's see, 400 with trip insurance. That's not terrible. I had to pay 600 when I did my flight for going to Michigan last year. When we went to the Lots of Love weekend last year, a year ago. Hi, Barb. How are you? Terry, puppy snuggles make it. Yes, for sure. Tina says, need prayers. Your sister-in-law, she's having a procedure done. I'm really praying everything goes well. With that, and your brother. Oh, gosh. Yeah. He's so worried about it. So I would be worried, too. Oh, my goodness. Yes, we will say prayers for her. Hi, Janine. How are you? It's so hard having surgery and stuff. Guys, my consult is this afternoon with my surgeon. Hoping for a January date, like I said yesterday. Pray that he has, not January, a December date, so that everything works. Otherwise, I need to wait till April. And I can wait till April. My surgery is not urgent. My surgery is simply a hysterectomy because I think about it like this. My body is rejecting my uterus. My body wants to get rid of my uterus. It's trying to make it fall out. Does that make sense? I'm sorry. I've had big babies. And so my body is saying, I'm done with you. I don't need you anymore. Be gone. And anyways, that's my short little humorous part of that. So my body really is saying, I don't need this thing anymore. Take it out. And it's not urgent. However, it's kind of an uncomfortable situation for me. And honestly, it makes me so that I feel like all the time that I need to go into the little girl's room. So it puts pressure. So to get things taken care of, the one thing that they do is they do a hysterectomy, and that should take care of a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping that helps a lot. Anyways, I'm praying for a December date so that I can get that taken care of. Okay, let's get all this stuff taken care of. Only 3 are going to fit across. We'll put one more at the top or on another board. I'm kind of wanting to keep all the pieces together. That maybe we'll be putting the snowman bodies on a different thing. Let's put all the black buttons together. Yeah, I think we might just be putting the bodies on a different board. That might work. Okay, red's going to stay together. Green's going to stay together. This is black. This is white. Okay, we're gonna have room over here. Okay, and then the nose. All right, these are spacers. You don't paint those when they have an X on them. You don't paint those. Okay, I know you can't see the top part. Have your uterus removed when you're 28. So it's, oh yeah. That's just, people have asked me what's going on, and to me that's the easiest way to explain it. Is that my body is just saying, I don't need you anymore. Be gone. So that's my opinion. That's my humorous way of dealing with life. I laugh at everything, and that's just my way of saying, okay, it's okay. I can do without you. I don't need you. Be gone. Okay, just sorting. Lots of pieces that are the same. So we're just going to make it easy on ourselves. We'll probably put these guys on another board because that will be easy. So, oh my goodness. Guys, can I just remind everybody this week to try to be kind to people? I know my group is that way, but I see things all over the place where people are just being mean and belittling other people because they've said one thing or another, and I just don't get that. I don't get what people have to gain from belittling others. We're all different. We're all in this world just trying to survive, right? So it would be nice to not have to see posts that are belittling other people. I mean, honestly, I really just don't. I don't get why people would do that anyways. But can I just say this week that if you see something that you don't like on the internet, instead of jumping in, because sometimes we voice our opinions. I haven't seen any of you guys do this, but I've seen other friends that are just not being nice. And if you see something that you don't like, just scroll on past. I'm encouraging everybody to just learn to scroll on past instead of having to reply to everything. I'm going to have to make my board smaller. Here, let me do this. Do you guys agree that more people need to just learn how to scroll past rather than having to comment or having to make having to post about other people, about what they've posted? I just don't get it. These snarky people that think that they know everything and have to voice their opinion about what others have posted. I just don't get that. Just don't get it. So learn to scroll past if you don't already. It's really easy. You just go like that. So I have made it a point in my life to not be mean to others and to know that everybody has their own opinions and to accept that. I really want to be the person that is the bigger person and doesn't have to say mean stuff about anyone. You know, I really want to be that person. So I'm hoping that I can encourage you guys to be that person also. So I'm going to put myself in the corner in un momento. All right, so here, let's do this. So the top of this, we just need to do this very top of this black. The rest of this all is going to be white. The hands can be white because we're going to put the stick part over it. So here's our cute little snowman. We should do that first. So we should do the snowman first so that it can be drying. People for the last few years have been really rude to me. And yes, I agree. So Tina, I totally agree. So I feel that people hide behind their keyboard and they feel like they can just say anything to anybody. It just blows my mind. and it's people that I totally respect. But they feel like they have to educate people on things, and you really don't. If you don't agree with what somebody else thinks, it's okay. Just keep it to yourself. You don't have to make a snarky comment about it. All right. So anyways, guys, that is just my morning little suggestion that I would love to have you all do this week. When you see a friend post something that you're like, what the heck? Do not respond. Just scroll past, right? Just scroll past. Okay, let me get a paper towel for my little paintbrushes, and let me put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. Go to the corner, Darlene. I'm trying. I am trying. There we go. Okay, guys. So how's everybody doing? What do you have planned this week? Anyone have anything planned? Let's dry this really quick because I know that it's going to bleed on here if I don't. Let's do this really quickly. And then this one can be drying so that we can do all of the face and all of that stuff. So, you know, we're all able to do what we want to do with our lives. Our choices that we make with our friends, family, religion, business, what we choose to wear, that is our own free will. We were put on this earth to make those decisions, and you know, we should not be telling others what to do. All right, white. I'm going to just pour a bunch of white on their bellies, and that's about how much it's going to take to do them. I'm going to stand up so that I can quickly spread this. And I'll do the hands, even though I don't have to, because his little stick hands are actually covered with the sticks. But I'll go ahead and I'll do it just so that it kind of spreads it out so that it does it more quickly. More quickly, guys. So it does it more evenly. You know what I meant, right? Because sometimes I can't say the words. And sometimes I laugh, and it's okay. It's all right, guys. You be you, and I love you for who you are, okay? So you don't have to change for me. You be who you are, and I will love you. So I just feel like there's so many people in the world that try to conform to what everybody else wants them to be. I am not going to ever be that person. I never have been that person. I've always kind of went against the grain. Asked my sister. I've kind of always been the person that kind of just did what I wanted to do. Maybe embarrassed a few people. I just can't live my life for others. I really, really can't. I have to live my life for what I believe. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same. And I want to encourage you guys to love yourselves, to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. I love you for who you are, and you are enough. And you are. We all you guys, all of y'all. And if you can't say it to yourself, I'll say it to you. Because you know what? We all have worth in this world. We all are important to someone. And we all have a part to play in people's lives, even if we feel like we're a nobody and we've lost our best friend, our daughter, our spouse. We still have a place to play in people's lives, and we're important. And we need to remember who we are. We are a child of God, and He doesn't create junk. We are important. We are lovely, we are beautiful, we are kind, we are caring, and I just want you all to focus on that this week. Because you know what? This world has just gotten really difficult lately with people just trying to tear each other down. And I don't love that. I really don't like that at all. You blocked a lot of people. Yeah, exactly. Walk away and block. Do not fight back. Do not. It doesn't mean that you're weak. You don't have to stand up to people. You don't. You can be your own person and know that you're right. You don't have to argue your point. Sorry, just a little bit this morning that I'm really thinking about, because there's times when I see people posting things and I just want to straighten them out. And I'm like, Darlene, that is not your place. Darlene, mind your own business. Scroll on past, Darlene. And there's times when I've written out a long post and I've had to backspace it out of there, had to delete it, because just writing it made me feel better. But posting it would be terrible. So think about what you're posting this week. Think about who you might hurt by the words that you say. Words sting, you know? I have things that were said to me in high school that still stick with me, that are still part of my body image that I have of myself. And I'd love to call out those people, but I won't. I just feel that mean words should not be said. You know, we all have a responsibility to be kind to each other and to people that you don't even know. You know, if you're somewhere and someone is treating you poorly, you have the chance to just walk away from that. You don't have to bite back and be mean back. It would be fun. There are times when I just wish I could say those things, but I love being the better person and just walking away from it. So, anyways, let's make these cute little snowmen, and Darlene will stop. I will stop with my little speech, my little session here. I won't charge for it, guys. I'm not charging for today's session. Oh, it's just a lot of things have been on my mind as I see people, I see friends, you know, going to battle against each other, people that were once friends that, you know, on the same team, people that that cheered for each other at one point and are now just enemies, and it makes me really sad. It hurts my heart to see that. So, and I just don't want to take sides. I just don't. I want to just love everybody. I just, it doesn't mean that I don't love the other person because I'm not sticking up for them. It means that I am choosing to not get involved. I'm choosing to just love you all. So there we go. Okay. All right. There's our little snowman. We'll set these aside so they can really dry, and then we'll come back to them. We'll do our little cheekies. We'll do our mouth with our marker and our eyeballs. And so those can all dry, and I'm just going to set that to the side. And then we're going to start at the top. It is always better to start at the top and work down so you're not putting your elbow on things. Good example of the man on the... Yeah, exactly, Cheryl. Oh, man. Exactly. Laura, mean words that stick with you. Yeah, I feel like we need to do this as a group. We need to write down those mean words and crumple them up and toss them into the fire and have them be gone. A symbolic way of letting go. I did that with my first husband. And I literally burned all of my really cool scrapbooks that I had from high school because he was the primary focus. And I burned them in a fire, and I let go of all of those memories and all of the things that he did. Sometimes things like that. I mean, it really was a letting go, a burning of all the things. It released so much from me. And I need to release the other things. I don't have ill will against the person that said it. They were, body image is a lot. When somebody tears you down and tells you that you're fat, what does that make you do? It made me be bulimic. It made me throw up every single day, multiple times. And I do blame that person but I blame myself too because I let it get to me back then. I let it get to me, and I should have not done that. But when you're a child, when you are a teenager and somebody tells you that you're fat or chubby, you take it to heart, and that just kills you. So anyways, I feel like I want to write those words that person said to me onto a piece of paper. And I have a couple other things too that I'd love to forget, and then burn it, throw it into a fire. Let go of it. Let go. Let it go. So yeah, truth. Yeah. Hate sides, hate drama. Absolutely. So yeah, I feel like we should do that one of these days. I have a fire pit out front. Wouldn't that be fun to just do that? I don't know if everybody has a fireplace, but you might have a little area that you can burn something, a fire pit, a candle. You could do it outside. Don't want any fires, but I feel like that is just kind of a thing that burning things like that is great. I was kind of sad when all of my work from high school, all my scrapbooks went up in flames just because it was so much work. But my first husband was a big issue in my life. I don't even remember everything because I've had to let go. I've had to really just let go of that. But things like that, they can affect your whole life. If you let it, it can affect your whole life. And I had to choose not to do that. So when I tossed those books into the fire, it was power. It was like, you do not control me anymore. So leaf green, and then spiced pumpkin. Sometimes I just feel like we need a little chat session about things like this. That, there's just way too much meanness in the world, and I'm choosing not to be that person. I'm choosing to just choose the high road. Be the kind person. Okay, so country red is my hearts and my little holly berries. All right, so country red. Come on. I know you have a little bit in you, and I have to do a banner that color too. All right. You do have a fireplace. Yeah. Oh, your fake fireplace that you, yeah, your fake fireplace. That is so cute. I love your fake fireplace. I saw it. I don't think I got to comment on it. I saw it, and then my Facebook has been acting up. I did get all my invoices sent out last night. I was trying to watch a video of a friend's on there, and my Facebook just all of a sudden scrolled up, and then I couldn't find your video again. It's acting really weird. I don't know what's going on with Facebook lately. Lately, it's just been a little bit odd. Okay, so red for the hearts and the berries. So see how grouping everything together makes it so much easier to paint? Okay, so the white is snow at the top of the hat. This is the hat, the brim of the hat. These are black, so white for the snow. And then I probably have enough on my brush. Yeah, I do. I have enough white on here to do this. And then black. I definitely have enough black on my brush to do the black. Trying to get underneath there. Might have to do a second coat, maybe. All right, so black for this part of the hat. And oh my goodness, the buttons. Okay, and oh, I don't have my color for my arms. Let me grab a brown for the arms. See, isn't it nice to have my paint right next to me? So I can just grab what I need. Okay, brown, let's see. Oh, there's a brown right there. Okay, so here we go. Dark chocolate, dark chocolate. I'm thinking that I can put a little bit here, a little bit there, and not have to use all the palette dish things, because I'm going to need some of those for the eyes and for the cheekies. Okay. Oops, that's probably plenty. Okay, so dark chocolate is my color right there. Gonna grab a brush. Ooh, I might need more brushes. I'm gonna need more brushes. I hope I have more in my drawer. I have regular brushes, so I can just use those. I did stock my drawer the other day, but I've been painting a lot. I prefer to paint over anything. That is my favorite thing to do. If I could just paint all day, I would be happy. But I can't. And yesterday, pretty much both lasers ran from early morning until 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, these guys actually were cut out at 1:15, so I can't say till 1. But business stuff was on the lasers that long. We're so busy. And with me being gone to the craft show and Tara being gone all week, she's supposed to be back today. Crossing my fingers that she feels well enough to come back today. They've just been sickly, and I just don't want them around me when they're sick, because I can't get all my people sick. Okay, so let's figure out colors here. I know this one's going to be, let's figure this out. This one's going to be honey brown for that. I'm thinking that burr should be open water, and snow, well, maybe snow should be, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so snow could be red, the background red, Frosty could be green. It really doesn't have to be blue or anything like that. Honestly, it can be any color. I think that's good though. So I'll do red for that. And the words are all going to be white. All the words and the snowflakes will be white. Okay, so I think I figured that out, what I'm going to do. You've been watching Marketplace for paint holders. Oh yeah. Wait long enough. Yes, the paint holders on the wall. There, I hope that you can find some. They actually are really good. I wish they still had them, but they don't. I haven't seen them anywhere. And the only option is to have somebody make them. I think that what were they for? They were not for wall things. Maybe they were for planting stuff. Maybe planter things would be smart to look for. Karen, let's see. Oh, sorry you had a rough night. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're going to do the background on this red. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Good morning. So snow is, the background's going to be red. It really doesn't matter, guys, what color. All my words and my snowflakes are going to be white. You can do it any color you want. If you want to do them all in blues, different color blues, that's absolutely fine. I just kind of want them to be colorful for my people at the retirement center. They, older people love colorful stuff. Let's do all the words last. Let's get all of our little banners done. I think I can just, oops, I missed the corner. So the red was country red. And this is our honey brown, just like cocoa color or our gingerbread color. I just thought that would be cute. I'm going to have to dig in my drawer for more brushes. I'll need 2 more brushes. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Hiccups! Hiccup. What's everybody doing this week? It's the end of November. I cannot believe it. So today's my son's birthday. My oldest son's birthday is today. He was born in 87. How old does that make him? 87, 97, 2007, 2017. And then 6 more, 26. Any of you have to do it on your fingers? Because I just, I can't always remember how old he is. It's so funny. It's so funny. I think I'm going to do Frosty blue. Let's do Frosty blue. Yeah, I use my fingers quite often. I think that's what they're given to us. Our fingers and our toes, right? They're used for counting. In my world, they are used for counting on a weekly basis. Oh, there's one more brush. There's got to be more in there somewhere. They just went to the back. There's got to be more. Okay, I am not finding another one. Okay, so we'll use this one, and then I'll use a regular paintbrush. I have just regular paintbrushes that I can use. So his birthday is today. So he was sick all last week. Not fun. Not fun to have a cold this time of year. But he had already had the week scheduled off from work for Thanksgiving. So, hey, it worked out perfect for not having to take more time off. Okay, let's use this small brush here. We'll use this brush for here. Okay, so green, we're going to do Burr Green. 37, yep. I had to use my fingers. Sarah has soda crates that she bought at Michael's years ago. Oh, yeah, that works perfect. Hi, Deb. Slept in. Oh, I'm so sorry you haven't been feeling well. You guys have been working so much. I saw all the cute stuff that you're making. I would love to see a video to see the machine in action. Would you guys be so kind to do a video? I have no idea how the 3D machine works. 3D maker, 3D whatever, printer. I have no idea how that actually works. And I think that would be interesting to see how it does it. I would love to, even if you just send a private video to me so I can see. I guess I could Google one, but I would love to see yours in action. I know how a laser works. I honestly, when I got my laser, I'd never seen one before. I just looked it up on the internet. My husband has said, this is what you need. And I'm like, okay. Get the biggest one I can afford. Well, really, I couldn't afford it, but I made sure somehow. There's some lumps in this one. Oh my goodness. I had that morning cough. Do you guys ever get that where you just got to get all that stuff out of your lungs? All those allergies or something. I don't know. Okay, now white for all the words and for the snowflakes. All right. Okay, yeah, that would be great. I would love to see it in action. Okay, I think I need a little more white. I don't think this is going to work as well. I need to put some white into my palette dish. And then we're going to do the word snow, cocoa, burr, and frosty, and their little snowflakes in white. I just think it's just so interesting. All the different things that you make and how they move, how they have joints. I'm like, how do you do that? It's magic. It's some type of sorcery. I think it's great that you found that business. That I remember when we started talking, when we first found each other again, and you were saying that he wanted a 3D printer, and now you have one, and now you basically have a whole nother business with that. I think that's great. Everything is so pretty too. It just, all the different colors. Okay, let's dry this, and I think the white is going to need a second coat. Everything else I think is going to be a-okay. And then we're going to bring back our snowman and do all the details on that. Ooh, I just almost grabbed the end of that. Somehow I just barely touched it. I was like, that is hot. Darlene, do not touch the end of the heat gun and get your hand burned, because that, you do not need that. I have a friend recovering from a deep, deep hot glue burn, and oh boy, that is not a good thing. Took off layers and layers of skin. Just not a fun thing. Okay, so the arms, the branches, they are kind of not covered all the way. I don't care, because I kind of like it that way. I like it to look like it's wood. Okay, so this green is not all the way dry, but it will be. By the time that we get all of our stuff done, I am sure that it will be. I just want to put a second coat on the white. The green was kind of thick. Okay, let me move this and scooch it over just a little bit. Let me get a little bit more white paint, and we will do the top part here. So this is the snow part on the top of the hat. We're just putting a second coat. White doesn't always cover the first time. That's just normal. Red usually doesn't, but I kind of like the way my red looks. You can look at your stuff and decide, do you want to put a second coat, and just use a little bit of paint. Don't be all globby with it. You want to try to make it look nice, right? You want it to be nice, right? Okay. Yeah, Tracy. Yeah, Tracy, what was the cheeky color? The cheeky color is going to be peony. Yeah, Tracy got the deepest burn on her hand. I just want to cry when I look at it. It just is terrible. So not a fun thing on her fingers. Makes it hard to grip things, and she's been sick. Can we say some prayers for Miss Tracy? She's a dear friend. She went to Africa with us, and I got really close to her. I've been on several of the trips. My husband actually went out fishing with her husband. I just really would love for her to start feeling better. She has been not doing well. She has terrible anaphylactic allergies lately, and she's just been sick lately. So I would love for some prayers for her. She prays for everybody else. So let's say some prayers for her today, guys. Let's do that. You know, it's so hard when you're not feeling good. Okay, I'm going to move this board somewhere. Where am I going to move it, guys? Maybe just scooch it up. Let's just scooch it up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, Thelma, too. Yes. So Thelma actually got out of the hospital last night. So you guys know Thelma, some of you guys. Here, let me dry that. I'm going to have to set this on top of that. I don't know if she wants everybody to know everything that's going on. I didn't know until last night what was happening with her. But she is out of the hospital. She's back home, and she's on the mend. So I'm not sure if she has announced that to everybody or not. But it's going to take a little bit of time. But she is out of the hospital. Gosh, guys, it's just a hard time of year too. And for us crafters that are like go, 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 it is never a good time. It is never a good time for this to happen. I'm going to turn him right side up so that I can see all the faces. Maybe I can actually scooch this over and put him on the edge. Oh, how about if I go like this? How about if we just kind of go up and down? And I think then we can fit everything in there. Prayers for Tracy and Thelma. Oh my goodness, guys. It's a hard world out there. It is a hard world. Okay, so I have the little round dauber thing. Let me just go in a little closer for you guys so you can see. You might not be able to see every single face, but you'll be able to see better. I'm going to put this up here. We're going to do cheekies, and then we'll dry it. And then we'll do our little X's on there with our marker, and we'll do our eyeballs. And that's all we have to do. And we can ink the edges on this. I'm not going to ink the edges on everything. You can if you want to. I'm just not going to do that. I want to save a little bit of time. Okay, so to do the cheekies, you need a paper towel. Just fold it a few times. Yeah, so I don't know if she wanted anybody to know that. She's going to say, Darlene, you have a big mouth. So, she's doing okay. She's doing okay. So I'm sorry, Thelma, if you didn't want anybody to know. She's doing better. I'm sorry. Guys, sometimes Darlene doesn't think. So she was in the hospital for a short period of time for a procedure, and she's doing better. So we love her. And, you know, I didn't know that she had been in there until last night. We have a little group chat, a few of us that had gone to the Watts of Love weekend, and we're talking about things, and Darlene Keegan was asking me when my surgery was coming up, and I would say, well, my consult is Monday today, and then I found out on there that Thelma had not been well, and I was like, now I feel bad because I didn't know that you weren't well. You know, you wish that you knew all those things. Okay, let me do the eyeballs. Eyeballs are just going to be black. I'm just going to use a little paintbrush, the end of it, and dip it in there. So, yeah, poor Thelma. So, I'm not going to say anything else, but she's doing better. She did get the issue resolved. And if she wants you to know everything, she'll tell you everything. But I love that girl. And she is creative as heck. I just love her style. She's just the cutest. She's so fun. She's just as funny in person as she is on her Facebook lives. So, anyways, okay, so let's dry this, and then I'm going to ink the edges, and then we can start gluing together. Let me move this. So look how easy that was. So I just dipped the little dauber into the paint. I put it onto the paper towel to get rid of most of it. And then I just put it on there, and I just twisted with my fingers to do a circle. And now we're just kind of drying. The thing that I really want to dry is the cheeks, because I'm going to write over the top of them. I'm going to write the little X's with a marker. All right. How fun is this? These guys are going to be so cute at my craft show. I'm really excited. Okay, I'm going to take my marker. You can use a Sharpie. This is an Identa pen. I just liked it. When we did our ornaments, it was great because we could do the X's. I mean, do the dots. Sorry. I'm doing X's right now. We could do the dots for the writing on the names. We could do them with the other end. So make sure it's all the way dry. This is a little bit wet. I'm hoping I don't ruin my marker because I don't have a lot of these left. And they're a little pricey. They're a couple dollars a piece. You can get Sharpies, like a 12-pack, for really inexpensive. The thing I found about Sharpies, when years ago I used them, they faded, okay? So I don't know if they still do or if they have improved that. But I would have my Sharpies, and I would take stuff to my craft shows, and I would be having line work all over them. And within a year, if I had something that hadn't sold, the line work had disappeared. So, anyways, be careful what you use. Okay, let's do some inking on the edges. Let's move this. We don't need this anymore. I'm not doing highlights on these cheeks. I usually do, but on these cheekies, I'm not. I feel like they don't need it because they have the little X's. All right, so I'm going to be really careful about getting right in there. Try to get right in there, and I don't have to worry. I can just go right over where the arm is, because that arm's going to be there, and also the banner is going to be in there. So some of this isn't even going to show that I'm doing, because the banner and also the little ribbon is going to be there. Let's just make a pile. But let's be careful because those eyes are not all the way dry. So I'm not going to stack them so the eyes are on top of each other. I'm going to kind of stagger them so they're like that. Okay, so all of our inking, let's get that done. We'll pull things off. We'll start gluing together. We have a lot of gluing to do. What time is it? Oh, it's going to be like 8 o'clock before I'm done. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my projects just go long. You can always fast forward through these. Okay, so that's the thing to know, that if you're like, I can't wait, I can't watch all of this, that's okay. You can go back and you can watch the replay. And the other thing that you can do is on the replay, you can put it on fast forward so that I'm talking really fast, or you don't even have to listen to everything. You can just use your finger and you can go to the important parts. So you see, like when you get your kit, if you just need to see a certain part, you can go to that. You don't have to watch the entire thing. Oh, do I want some ink at the top? Maybe. Do I want ink at the top? I probably do. Just on the sides, because part of that hat will show. I'm going to grab those other snowmen. I'll bring them back for un momento and do the top of that. Okay, the arms are going to be glued on top, so I'm not having to be really careful there. So I'm just doing both sides. Let me just do the sides of the hat. The top part's going to have something else on it. Hi, Tracy. We were just asking for prayers for you, Miss Tracy. How are you? I was telling them how you burned your fingers and how you have not been feeling well. We just asked for prayers for you. So you must have been listening. Making our little snowman. Oh. I hope that you start feeling better. It is not fun to be sick. Never fun to be sick. Okay, so let's just start taking our pieces off, and I'll ink as I go. I keep saying I need to bring in an ink pad. Yes, we were just talking about you. That is so funny. And then you just pop up. So good morning. Good morning. I know it's been so rough on you. How are your fingers? That picture that you showed just made my stomach turn. I've actually burned myself on my thigh before when I was stupid, when I was younger. And when I was young and I would craft in shorts. And I dropped a big glob of glue on my thigh. Oh my goodness, that is tender. And you don't even want to peel it off because you're just like, I just can't do this. It's going to hurt so much. Okay, I'm only doing certain things. Okay, I'm not going to ink everything, but I am going to pull everything off so that we can glue it together. You're doing a little bit better. Almost healed up. Oh yeah, so painful. So painful. Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. Well, I can because I had that, but I tell people about the miracles of the tea tree oil. I don't think it would work with yours because the glue was different. Glue is so different when it gets in there and it just grabs all those layers of skin. But I remember, I'm just going to do a little bit on the edges. It's probably easier to do these like this with them on here. Maybe. Just a little bit of the ink on these. So I was visiting my mom in Idaho, and she had a laundry room, and I was doing the laundry, and I accidentally knocked over the iron, and it fell into the floor. But I didn't know that her iron was one that automatically turned on when you put it down. So when you went to iron with it down onto your ironing board, it automatically turned on. So when it dropped on the floor, it automatically turned on. And so I grabbed it. I grabbed the face of it, not knowing. I mean, who would have thought that an iron would turn on its own? Who's ever heard of that? I hadn't. And I burnt my whole palm. And my mom was right there. I screamed. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, I just burnt my hand. She grabbed me by my hand, dragged me into the kitchen, and poured tea tree oil over my hand. The Melaleuca tea tree oil, just poured the bottle over my hand. And I did not get one blister. And I swore that I was going to have to be getting a skin graft or something because, man, it hurt so dang bad. And it took away everything. So, I mean, that was But that's not glue. When glue gets in there, it takes the layers. Oh my gosh. I just can't even. Can't even. So anyways, getting all of our stuff done here. I made these into a little shelf sitter with a base. So I have been selling the heck out of shelf sitters at my shows. I have one more show that is at a retirement center, and they need stuff that's under $10. So I love to give the residences things that are under $10 that they can have, that are small, to put in their houses. They're actually more like a condo. So this retirement center, they have some areas that are assisted living, and they have some areas that they just live on their own. So when we go to do this show, this is at, if you're local in the area, it's at Mount Miguel Covenant Village. Come see me. I'm going to be really careful with these because they can break. So you will never see so many walkers, canes. I always say this every single time. Walkers, canes, and wheelchairs, all in the same area. Unless you're at a hospital, then you might. But even then, you really just don't see it. But I love the people. I didn't do it last year. I didn't have enough stuff at the end of the year last year. This year, I'm just going to make more stuff. I didn't have a lot left on my shelf after the craft show. I was packed up in record time from the craft show. I was not one of the last people out. There was actually still a lot of people, which is amazing. Okay, I'm done with the ink pad. Let's put that away. So if you have a little burn, mustard takes after. Oh, that's nice to know. It's always good to have those things, because what if you don't have your other stuff available? I actually have the tea tree oil in a little roller thing from it. I have the doTERRA one. So my friend sells doTERRA, and when we went to the Dominican Republic, thank goodness she had it there, because first day there, I got bit by a spider on my leg, and I had like a big huge hole, and she just, every time that we would just stop anywhere, she's like, roll this on. And she was like my mama, just stayed at me. And I mean, it was a big sore. Okay, we have lots of gluing to do. Let's get started on that. I think I dropped something, probably. Okay, bring back our little snowman. Lots of gluing, but let's try to do it quickly. I do have to start work in 25 minutes. Okay, here's all our little guys. And let's do this first. Let's do their bases. I always like to do the bases first because they need to dry. Okay. So let me just tell you that it's not always, you know how this is in the center, it's not always 100% center, because a laser is not 100% accurate, even though you would think it would be. Sometimes it's off by just a little bit. So whenever you glue that together, make sure that it is straight up and down inside. And if you have to flip one of the pieces, make sure you do that before it starts drying. Okay, so today we are going to, and it might already be posted, there's going to be a new kit, a new Chocator kit. I do have some of the acrylic ones on their way. I did look. I'm going to have 5 of each available. There is the one side is different. Okay, I'll have 5 of each available after I already give away the ones that I have promised. Okay, that has to be flipped. So if you can't look all the way through it, then it needs to be flipped. So make sure it's completely even, and then those are going to be set to the side. Okay, so those will dry while we're assembling everything else. So I'll post the kits. Usually by the time I'm done here, it's already posted, and I go on and I order it, and then I'll demo it. I always order, even if it's not my style, it's somebody's. Okay, I always order it. I can take it to a craft show. I can sell it. I can sell it online. I will always order one so I can demo it for you guys. Okay, let's get things on here. Let's start with all their arms. Let's get all their arms on. They have lots of arms. Let's see. Tea tree is great for mosquito bite. Yes, exactly. I used it a lot. I actually found some I ran out when we were in Puerto Vallarta. I got bit by a bunch of mosquitoes, and I used it there, but I had to actually go to the local store to get some. They have it in the store. They have a CVS there, or I think it was CVS, something like that. Anyways, I had to get more. It works great. It works really good. So I always have some in my purse now. I have the little roller ball, and I love. Okay. Yeah, like that. I was like, did I paint the wrong side? It could happen, guys. It totally could happen. Which one goes? Okay, this way. All right. It could happen that I paint the wrong side, but let's get all of the arms on, then we'll get all of the hat parts. We'll just keep going. And then the banners we'll do very last. All right. So, yeah, today's going to be a busy day. I have a lot of stuff in there just ready to be packaged. I have some stuff already packaged. If you placed an order on our website, just know that there were a lot of you that placed orders. And honestly, it's going to take a couple of days to work through those orders. I think there's about 20 plus orders, and they're large. A lot of you ordered over $200 in items. So, because you wanted to take advantage of that sale, which is over now. Anyways, it will take a little bit of time to work through all those orders. So be patient. I am thinking by Wednesday, we should have everything out. But, Tara will be back. We'll be working on everything today. And, also, I'll be doing my bookkeeping. Yes, Mondays are always that way. And then this afternoon, I have my appointment. So that's a good thing. It is a good thing. A lot of stuff happening on Monday. And Monday's always my hard day, guys. You know that. Mondays are always just really difficult. Just busy. Will you do the nativity sign with it? Yes, I will. I will do the nativity sign with the acrylic. I just wanted to get them in my hands so that I knew how many I had to offer, just in case they changed there was a time once that I had an order and they completely canceled the order because they oversold. I don't think that's the case, but my order hasn't shipped yet. So my inventory order, I didn't do that with like priority or overnight or anything like that. My inventory order was just regular shipping, and it hasn't shipped yet. So I'm waiting for that to ship. So it might even be next week before I get my hands on it, because what I want to do is say, okay, I know I have 5 of them extra, but I want them in my hands. I don't want to say I have 5 and sell all 5 and then they get here and I only have 4 extra. So that's always my fear, is that I don't want anybody to feel bad. I want to be able to share those. They're gone now, so you can't order anymore. They're gone. New kit is out. I'm sure it's usually out. People usually say it's out already. It probably is. It's probably sitting there right now because they try to get it on there early so people can jump in. Some people are working, so they need to do it before they head out to work. And plus, they just like to get it loaded. You know, it's one less thing that they have to worry about. They get it loaded. Okay, hearts. So the heart, the holly leaf. Okay, I'm like, what else has to be done? Holly leaves and berries, and also the buttons. Okay, and then there's a lot on these guys, you guys. I should have base coated everything. Sorry. There's a lot of painting. But look how quickly I can do 4. In like an hour and 3 minutes, I've accomplished all this. And also we had a little session. we had our little therapy session on being kind. So, yeah, just guys, this week especially, you know, people say things and do things and they don't think about how they might be hurting somebody. And sometimes they just plain don't care. You know, sometimes that's just who they are, and we just have to not feed into that. We have to just realize that some people will just be that way, and I'm choosing not to partake in that behavior I'm choosing to be kind. I'm choosing to just, you know, try to be the example. Okay, so this just goes here kind of at an angle. I mean, I would rather be the example of kindness, you know, and try to show people that, you know what, we don't always have to have an opinion of everybody else's posts. We don't. We can just scroll past. We have the capability to just scroll past and not post another post about it. You know, we have that ability, right? So, all right. We're almost there with this, and then we'll do all the banners. And then we do have to tie a little ribbon around the neck. All righty, we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, here's all the buttons. So here's how it works. The banner is going to go like this. Oh, there's spacers. Here's spacers. I think I dropped a spacer. I think that's what dropped. 2, 4. Yes, I did. Where are you, spacer? My dog will get you. Okay, well, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with having one less spacer than we're supposed to. Let me see. I need to make an appointment to get your shoulder checked out. So I'm bothering you. Oh, yes, definitely. Make that appointment today. Will you do it without the acrylic too? Yes, I'll do it without the acrylic too. I haven't done it. Oh, you just checked and you didn't see new kits yet. Okay, they'll probably be there soon. So they're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock our time. But lately it's been there early. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And we'll have a spacer underneath. So one button's going to go above and one's going to go below. Okay, and then I just wanted to kind of see where it's all going to hit. So one's going to be there, and then one's going to be right down here. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that's where all the banners will go. So if we can kind of do the same thing on all of these guys. Boy, you know what? I am actually hungry this morning. I usually don't get hungry. My belly is hungry. I'm going to slide these guys as I get them done because we need to have room to do the banners. So let's slide these over as we get them done. 1, 2. All right. These are so cute, guys. I love them. I think they're going to be fun. A fun addition to my little craft show. Actually need to put that one up above. Okay, let me get all these words over here. I have lots of letters. Let's hope that they all are in the right order with each thing. Let's see. Okay, there's that button and this button. Then let's glue all of our letters on to the banners. Okay, here's Coco. And I think these are all Coco. The letters actually are a certain shape. So you want to make sure that you keep them with the one that they go with. What I will do is I'm going to post these separately, and then I'll post them as a set so that you can order the whole entire set. And if you want to do the whole set, or you can just get 1 or 2 of them. So I think I'm trying to think of pricing because they do take up a lot. They're bigger. These are not the tiny little snowmen. These are bigger. They are about 7 inches tall. I wish I had a little ruler here. Maybe I do. I pull a sheet of paper over. Is what I usually do. A sheet of paper is 8.5. Oh yeah, it's about 7 inches. Okay, so there's Coco. All right, so let's put that up here. And then here's Burr. So let's grab Burr. So it has the little snowflakes on this side. You can use a toothpick if you want to so that you're not making a mess. Or a little Q-tip or toothpick, whichever works best for you. There's Burr. It will dry clear, so I am not as worried. I'm not as worried. Okay, there's that. And that. Aren't these cute? These are so stinking cute, guys. I love the little banners. Okay, Frosty. And Snow. Okay, oh, here's Snow. So let's do Snow next. I have all of Snow right here. Here's the little snowflakes. I'm a little snowflake. Oh, it's supposed to be teapot. I'm a little teapot. Short and stout. I can't believe that next month, at some point, we're going to be starting spring stuff. I don't want to start spring stuff. I want to stay on Christmas. I'm going to protest. I want to stay on Christmas stuff. I want to do it year round. Wouldn't it be fun to do a year-round Christmas box? And then when Christmas rolls around, you have all your Christmas stuff. That would be kind of fun to do a year-round Christmas box. Okay, Frosty's next. Come on, Frosty. Come this way, buddy. Come this way. All right. Let me see. Oh, that's lots and lots and lots of comments. Sorry. I didn't see. Under Kids is showing a gaming kit, a dinosaur kit, and an airplane kit. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Karen Ross. I got your message. I will get you that video. Hi, Kathy Kennedy. And Sarah's seeing them too. Karen thinks she's coming down with a cough. Oh, that's not fun. No, you don't need that. You have your class coming up. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Laura. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me just... Okay, so the kits are up, from what I'm told. I'll post them when I'm done. I'll post the pictures. It's hard for me to do it from here, because I can't really send it from my phone. It doesn't do it that way. I can show you from my phone, but then it's just tiny. Okay, there's that. Look how cute these are! I am so excited to take these to my craft show. I'm excited for my people that come through. I will not be in my booth this time. So this one, it's a smaller booth. And I will be working the register at this craft show. Okay, that's going to go there. I'm going to put spacers underneath. Okay, so there's going to be a spacer. I'm going to... oh, maybe this one I'll just put one in the center. Because remember... I dropped one of my spacers and no phone calls. No phone calls. Decline. Especially when it says spam risk, right? Okay, so Burr, you're going to go right here, Burr. So what I did, I put a spacer. Spacers help support, okay? So spacers help support stuff. And so I just created a spacer to go underneath there. It wasn't on the pattern, so if somebody goes, I didn't have that on mine. No, I created that. Because it's easier for me to do that and have the center part supported so it doesn't snap. Because see how tiny those are? Those are pretty narrow. Okay, so putting a spacer on the back, it really does help support the whole thing. And I'm about the long haul. I'm about... If you have to pack this away, you want it to be in one piece when you unpack it. You don't want that center to have snapped. And also, if you're taking it to a craft show, you don't want the center to snap when you're packing it because it pushed on something. Okay, there we go. There's our Frosty. Look at how cute that is. This is adorable. I need 100 of these. I also think they would be cute a little bit smaller. I still have to put the ribbon around them. Okay, so this one, what I'll do is I'm going to put the spacers are going to go closer to the center here. I could just put it on the center part, but what I'll do is I'll put it like right in here and right in here. So I'm trying to be really strategic about where the spacers go, and then I'm putting glue here so that when I put it on, and then glue on the spacer. Okay, so when I put it over, it's all in place just like that. There we go. Aren't those just so cute? These are so adorable, guys. I love making stuff and being able to go, I really like this. I really like it. Okay, so this one, now depending on how many there are, like this one, I'll put the spacers on the two center ones because that works out perfect. And I did actually have, I had extra left over. Maybe I wasn't missing one. Maybe I just counted wrong. I thought something jumped off my table at some point. So they are so cute. Those don't show on the main screen. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. They don't show on the main screen yet. Okay, probably not until 8 o'clock. Okay. Probably at 8 o'clock they... Oh, maybe those are just extra kits. Maybe they're extra kits. Okay, so maybe okay, so I'll wait until 8 o'clock. Isn't that so cute? Okay, I have my ribbon here. Let's do ribbon. I have different colors. So of course on the one that has red, I don't want to put a red ribbon. Do I need to do I was thinking, do I need to do my glue gun? I won't do it now, but sometimes I will glue down my little piece of ribbon. All I'm going to do is tie a knot. Okay, so he's going to have a cute little scarf with the ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to tie a knot like that. And then I just pull these down. But a lot of times I will glue it in place. So I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have my hot glue gun plugged in. But just imagine what, gluing it down. I'm just going to do an angle. I'm not going to do a dovetail. You don't do that on a scarf, right? We'll do a little angle so he has his little scarf right there. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but I just think it really adds to it. Okay, so let's see, colors. That will go with that really well. That will go with that really well. And then that goes with that. Which one goes better? Ooh, I think the blue and the red. Okay, so I'm just going to tie all these, and then I'll show you what one looks like on the stand, and then we'll be done, guys. Sorry it was so long. But, sometimes you need a full tutorial. This is a fun one. I'll go get this posted on the website. It's not there yet. On my website, on my Shopify website, I will get this added. I took pictures of the raw ones. Now I need to take pictures of the painted and get it on there. Okay, so I probably do need to plug in that glue gun. I'll plug it in, and what I'll do is I will glue that down while I always do my little video. I upload it to YouTube next. So let me do this. Let me plug in my glue gun so I can be gluing that while that's doing all the upload stuff. So that's my very next thing that I do. When I'm done right here, I upload to YouTube so I have a backup. There may be a time when Facebook doesn't love me anymore. Or I lose my Facebook page, which has happened to people. I don't want to lose all my content, so I have it upload onto YouTube also. Okay, so thank you guys. I know these are so fun. They are really cute. So the pricing, I am trying to figure out my pricing because the fact that they take so much wood and they're larger. I can only fit 2 onto just a regular sheet. I think they're going to be $6.75 is going to be my pricing. And then I'll have a special price if you buy all 4 of them. So $6.75 each. I think it's going to be my pricing for the cutouts, which isn't bad at all. That's not bad, especially if you can't cut your own. Then you can just buy the kit from me. Look at how cute that is, guys. I love it. Okay, I will be gluing this down. What I do is I just put a little bit of glue right here next to the knot, and then I'll glue that. The tail part will still be free, but it'll be glued down right there. Okay, one more to go. And then I'll put one of these guys into the stand to show you how they go. And then we'll be done. His little nose drooped down. He's got a droopy nose. It gives him character. I just love that they all turn out different, that you could look at each one of them and they are all just a little bit different. Okay. And I may be having my granddaughter paint some more of these so I can have extras for my craft show. I don't know if I have time. I have one other project that I was going to have her do. So we'll see. Okay, look at them. Aren't they just so cute? They are so stinking cute. I love them. And I have a tickle on my nose. Okay, which one is the driest? Which one did we do first? Maybe this one. This one's pretty dry. They're all still a little bit movie. So what we'll do is we'll put it in the stand, but then I'll have to take it out. Okay, so here's the stand. And it's just going to go right into the stand. Just like that. And okay. Right like that. Okay, so let me put you to myself so you can see it really quick. And then I'll have to take it out because it is not dry. See how it is? Look at how cute it is. Oh my gosh. Oops. Going a little bit closer. Look at that. So it's drooping a little bit. The burr is, I'm going to have to lay it back down so that it, look at how adorable. And these are going to be just as cute. All of these guys, can you imagine them all standing by each other? They're pretty big. They're actually pretty big. They are going to be so fun. I can't wait. Can't wait for my craft show. Thank you for being here, guys. They are so adorable. Okay, I have to lay them down because the fact that it's moving a little bit. I don't want them to move. I'll fix the little bows. I'll get the bows. I'll glue down while it's uploading to YouTube. And I'll get it. Then I'll go and I'll take pictures and I'll get it all posted onto my page. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. Thanks for putting up with me. Be kind to each other. Do something for somebody today. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.